Namaste. My name is Vivekanand, and it feels great to be doing this series with David Leopold. This is a trailer for the 13th episode in a series.
13th episode already. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
in a series entitled Prince2 for small businesses. This series is created with a view to help entrepreneurs who have lots and lots of ideas and would like to start lots of projects. Since every enterprise, regardless of size, has to utilize resources effectively, every business can benefit from adopting principles of Prince2. There would be at least one more episode where I would explain the full process of Prince2 after the 13th. There would be a 14th one, which may be final one, but maybe we may have to extend it further. Let's see how it goes. In this 13th episode, the focus is on processes that make up Prince2. As in every episode, we begin with just a minute, where each panel member takes center stage and gives their 60-second pitch, followed by a short presentation covering the topic of the day. This episode is going to be how different processes interact in Prince2. This 13th episode would be fifth part of an in-depth look at the processes and stages. There are many aspects one can learn from science fiction, and in this 13th episode I shall use an episode from Star Trek, but at the moment I shall leave it as a mystery. With help from David F Leopold, who has created and built an amazing Dreaming with Entrepreneurs community on Google+, I'm certain we will have a great discussion. As an engineer myself, I will always need help and guidance from expert marketeers such as David. I need to do a screen share at this point, and so I shall pin David.
David? Vivek, when you first started talking with me about doing this series, and you threw the mind map at me originally, you remember what I said to you when the first time I saw the mind map? What is this? What's this all about? And it's been a wonderful progression each week. The whole thing, the whole concepts gets stronger and stronger, and to bring it down. And about 3 weeks ago, you and I had an on-air discussion about Prince2 is not necessarily a concept for big business, although it works well into bigger businesses because there's a great definition of responsibility. Who in the organization is responsible for what? How do they interact with one another? How do they help? How do they make each other accountable for whatever their activity is? But about 3 or 4 weeks ago, you and I started to get into a discussion of how pertinent Prince2 is for the solopreneur, individuals like myself and yourself. We don't have large organizations. We believe in small business collaboration, where you do what you do best, I do what I do best, and we collaborate to work with one another, to assist one another in the growth and development of our business, and then in doing so, you and I create a new force to take to the marketplace. That's the concept. Well, how many times this week, Vivek, and this is where I'm going, how many times this week have you and I referenced Prince2 in actual work that you're helping me with for my communities? At least a half a dozen times this week we referenced something that we've talked about in the last 13 weeks. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is indeed. This is a diagram that shows the 7 different processes that make up Prince2. I think with your project, I think we have covered a couple of them already. And we need to get a few more completed, or we need to go through those
Yeah, we
processes.
needed to improve upon number 5 down there.
Yeah.
We have some challenges on number 5 this week. We'll keep that an inside joke, okay?
This is a mind map for closing a project process. In previous episodes, I have covered all other processes in different episodes, and in terms of number of processes and so on, this is the last one that remains, closing a project process. This 13th episode will be on Monday, 6th October at 3 p.m. British Summer Time, which would be 7 a.m. in San Francisco and Seattle, USA, 10 a.m. in Cincinnati, USA, and Quebec, Canada, 7:30 p.m. in Bangalore, India. And I need to pin David once again. Stop this screen share and come back into your view. David, what do you think we would talk about in this episode under share experiences, insight, etc.?
You're talking about what we're going to discuss on Monday.
Yeah. Well, what do you think we should?
I quite honestly, I don't know where the discussion is going to. I mean, you know where the discussion is going to go on Monday, but as you and I are going to be interacting this weekend, probably a little bit. Well, we know we're going to be interacting after this HOA, after this trailer is complete, and because we've got a project at hand that we're working on, and so I always look forward to it because you don't share with me your PowerPoint before you do it, and that's okay. It's no requirement, but it's fun for me to listen and see. Wow, we did that this week. We worked on that, or you know what, we didn't, and maybe we need to work on that in the future. So that's that's my expectation of the HOA on Monday. Stimulate good creative thinking.
Yes. As David said, we shall share experiences and insights. And after that, I shall talk about what's coming up in the next episode, which may be the final episode.
No, I'm not going to let you make it the final episode. I won't let you do it. I'm learning too much stuff. I will not let you make it to the final. This is never going to end. It's going to go on forever.
I'm sure you would want to join us. So please click on the yes or at least maybe button on the event page so that an entry gets created in your Google Calendar and you get an automatic reminder. You will also be able to view the event live if you click on the event in your calendar and you have configured your devices correctly. As always, I say integrate, simplify life. See you there. Thank you.
See you Monday.